Good afternoon, this is CW with you again for a knife review or unboxing, knife unboxing. I was going to do like a little review on these knives that I got here. This one is the Bushmaster carbon steel fillet knife. It's listed as on Bud K, but it's also in the description says it's a bush knife, so I don't know, I didn't think bush knife and fillet knife was really the same thing, but maybe so. And this one is the Wahoo Killer bush knife, fillet knife that I got from Bud K. And this is the Morakniv Companion. It's a little bit, I think, I was going to try to compare them, but I think the Companion is a little bit bigger. There's another one that's a little bit smaller that's more comparable to the Wahoo Killer. And shoot, I didn't get the name of it, but anyway, whatever. So anyway, we're just going to put these three through the paces. The Bushmaster was $4.99 on Bud K. The Wahoo Killer was $2.99 on Bud K, and the Morakniv I got for about 15 bucks from Mass Drop. The Wahoo Killer is a stainless steel blade. The Bushmaster says that it's a carbon steel blade, and the Morakniv Companion is a carbon steel blade. So we're going to open these up and take a look at them. I haven't even opened them yet, so let's do that. Alright, let's see if we can get these open. And then we'll take a look at them. Oh man, be careful with that. It's got a trigger finger on that blade. Golly, don't put that in your pocket, that's for sure. Alright, the Bushmaster. It's a black carbon blade, right? Yeah, it says Bushmaster right on the blade. Nice looking little knife there. We'll get a close-up of it here in a minute. The Wahoo Killer was $4.99, $2.99, I'm sorry. It's in that kindly, probably just a plastic sheath. I don't know if it's really Kydex or what, but hard plastic sheath. Did this come with any directions? Oh man, the Bushmaster came with directions. Alright. What not to do now. No matter how strong the steel is in a sword blade, it will nick when struck against something equally hard like a tree trunk or branch. So it doesn't really want you to be cutting. There are other tools such as axes and machetes designed for this purpose. So they don't want you really cutting off branches and stuff with the Bushmaster. Alright. I guess maybe I should have cut it on the side. Maybe I should have cut it on the side. Alright, so there's the Morakniv. Oh, you can definitely feel it's heavier. It's a little bit bigger. I thought they were the same size, but the Morakniv is really thicker. It's not longer, but it's a thicker knife. It's much thicker. It's probably, oh what? This knife looks like it's a little bit bent off to the right there. Morakniv has a plastic sheath also. Maybe it's Kydex, I don't know. Let's see. It's in there pretty good for right now, but my experience with some of these plastic type sheaths, harder sheaths like that, is that over time it kind of starts to loosen up some. Let's try this one out and see what happens. Yeah, it's in there pretty good. Pretty good shake on there. Pretty good shake on there. They all have the little belt clip on there, so you can just slip it on your belt. You don't have to take your belt off and everything. Alright, let's get a close-up look at these blades. Alright, so this is the Morakniv, whatever you call it. It's a foreign word. It's kind of made in Sweden. It's pretty nice looking. Pretty nice looking knife there. See how much thicker. It's almost twice as thick. Focus. There it is. Wahoo Killer. Anyway. Alright, so that's what they look like up close. See, that one's probably twice as thick as that black blade too, the Bushmaster. You can tell the difference holding them. These two are pretty light. That one's nice and hefty. Alright, so let's just see how sharp they are anyway. You really can't compare the toughness, I guess, because this one is, the Morakniv is so much thicker. But we can test the sharpness and see what they can cut through or whatnot. The knives, these two are both 8.5 inches. The Morakniv is a little bit more. It's about 8.8 inches long. So it's a little bit longer. It's a little bit thicker. Carbon blade, stainless steel blade, carbon blade. Let's cut through some paper and see what happens, because everybody cuts through paper. So that's can't cut through paper. I'm cutting through that paper no problem. It's just me. It's the operator, not the... Yeah, it cuts. Ah! Terrible. Terrible. What about the Wahoo Killer? Oh yeah, it slices through there. Look at that. There we go. Let's try this one again. Uh-oh. That Wahoo Killer seemed to be a little bit sharper, huh? Yeah, I think so. This one's... Maybe it is the knife and not the operator. That one did pretty good right there. Yeah. Nice. Alright, let's try the Morakniv. Morakniv. Oh, look at that. That's even sharper. Yeah. That had to have been the knife, not the operator. Uh-oh. That's the operator. Uh-oh, I dulled it up already. Oh, God. There it goes. It's sharp. It's sharp. The Morakniv. Oh, yeah, that's sharp. The Bushmaster. It's kind of jagged. Ooh, kind of jagged. Let's try cutting some paracord. 550 military spec paracord. Oops, sorry. Paracord, planet paracord, military spec, 100 feet. 550. Man, that Bushmaster is really not that sharp. I'm gonna have to take it and put it on the sharpener. The Wahoo Killer, yeah, there we go. That's sharp. That's sharp. That just goes right through it. Right through some 550. Double it up, triple it up. Let's try triple it up or something. There's like quadruple it up. Oh yeah, no problem. No problem with the Wahoo Killer. What about the Morakniv Companion? Oh yeah, no problem. Try 2 of them. Uh-oh, problem. Because of the size, probably. Let me grab some of this. There we go. That's like 3. Oh, no problem. No problem. That's pretty sharp. What about these out on some pieces of leather? This is just some thin leather strips left over from a project from a few years ago. That's kind of rough trying to go through that soft leather on the Bushmaster. What about the Wahoo Killer? Let's try that. Oh yeah, that just sliced through it already. No problem. Oh. Very little effort. Very little effort just to slice right through there. Very little effort. What about the Bushmaster? Let's try that. Nah. There he goes. Some effort. What about the Morakniv? Oh yeah. Oh, that's right through. That's right through. Alright, what about like a thicker leather, like a belt? Let's try that. I don't know if this is going to do it, dude. We might have to just try to... Oh. Yeah, that Bushmaster don't want to go through a leather belt, really. Terrible. Wahoo Killer. Well, it's trying to go through it. It's a little thicker leather right there. That's pretty, and that's pretty rigid. That's pretty thin and pretty soft. It's a little more rigid and stiff. Let's try it again. Yeah, it takes a little bit of effort to get through there. What about the Morakniv? Oh yeah, took a little bit of effort, but not near as much as the other ones. Yeah, it doesn't really. Takes a little bit. What about like zip ties? In case you get zip tied up, you might need to cut yourself out, or if you're on a rescue mission and your person you're supposed to rescue's got zip ties on them, that Bushmaster cut through it. Oh yeah, that Wahoo Killer cut right through there. Oh yeah, the Morakniv. Yeah. Alright, so I don't know, maybe we'll take them outside and see about doing some batoning and some feather sticking here in a few minutes. So stick right there, I'll be right back. Alright, we're outside now. We got the Bushmaster, the Wahoo Killer, and the Morakniv Companion. The Morakniv. Anyway, we're going to try to baton some little sticks here and see what happens. And see if we can baton them and then maybe feather stick. So let's try the Bushmaster first. We got the Bushmaster here. This is some hard wood. Not sure what kind it is. Kindly broke off a little bit there. Let's try it from this side and see what happens. Well, breaking off little pieces. It's going down inside there. Let's try a quarter of this thing. There we go, there we go. We got it down there that time. Let's try one more time. Got to make some kindling for the night. Alright, well. And then if you want to feather stick some of it, it's working. It's working. So the Bushmaster didn't do so good against paper, but against wood it's doing what it's supposed to do. There we go. We got some little feathers going there. Alright, well, that wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad at all. Let's try the Wahoo Killer, see what happens. These sticks right here aren't very big, maybe about inch and a half maybe. Just some old logs I had in the backyard. Yep, that one did the same as the last one. I think because there's knots in this wood. It's got some knots in it. It's not pine. It might be some sort of pecan or something like that. That's what we have mostly around here, pecan and cottonwood and some elm trees. Let's see, it's, oh, got through it. It was trying to get stuck in that knot there, but we got through there. Let's see if we can feather up some of this. Oh yeah? Got some little featheries going. There we go. Yeah. This Wahoo Killer's pretty alright. It was a little bit sharper than the Bushmaster in the paper and leather test. And it will baton a stick. And it will feather on the baton stick. So we got us a bunch of tinder here. Now we just need to get a ferro rod and strike that up, right? I don't think we'll do that today. Alright, the Morakniv. Let's get a little bit thicker piece of wood for it. That's probably about twice as thick as those other two. Well, the knife is twice as thick too, right? I don't know, is that gonna work? We'll find out. Uh-oh, not like right in the middle of it either. This is some, this might be mesquite right here. I think this might be a piece of mesquite wood. Ugh. That is tough. I don't know if we're going to be able to get it out. Ugh. That is a tough piece of wood right there. That old Morakniv knife didn't know what to think. Let's try this other piece. I think this might be a piece of crepe myrtle. What? No, I don't know what that is. I don't know. We'll try it and find out. That one piece was just too much. Let's see, we're in the middle here. There we go. Ooh. Oh man, there's right where that get in there. Oh. I'm having a hard time with this one, right? I don't know what kind of wood this is. I don't think it's mesquite. Oh man. Ugh. There we go. I don't think it's going past that knot. I had to try to take this one out too. Ugh. Ugh. Golly, what kind of wood do I have around here? Ugh. Goodness. Well, this video is pretty much a bust, isn't it? Ugh. Come out of there. Oh man. Let's go from the other side then. Maybe we'll split it. Get that way up there. There we go. There we go. Woo! Ooh-wee. That's some tough wood right there. See if we can get some feather stick going on that tough wood. A little bit. There we go. There we go. There we go. Whew. All right. Kind of tired now. But it worked. All three of them worked pretty good. A little bit littler logs for the Wahoo Killer and the Bushmaster. You can do a little bit bigger with the Morakniv Companion. All right. Well, thanks for watching my video, man. Oh. Click like or subscribe. I'll be back later on with some more probably mishaps. Anyway, everybody have a good weekend, good week, good day, good evening, whatever the case may be, and I'll holler at you later. Goodbye.